again, you need to discuss with your partner how we're going to renew love, how we're going to show love, how we're going to address the childhood experiences, differences in personality and temperament, negative core beliefs and the negative thoughts, how to handle conflict. And we also need to talk about sexual intimacy, and we did this one last session. Today, we're going to talk about fidelity and boundaries and parenting. Next session, we're going to talk about how to keep romance and joy alive. And then we're going to talk about gratitude, how to experience gratitude in the relationship, how to let go and forgive within the relationship, how to cope with loss or challenges that happen within the relationship, and how we share our dreams and goals. So the focus today will be two things: infidelity and boundaries and parenting. Okay. Again, these are discussions that you should have with your partner. It's good if you are not in a relationship now. It is good to learn about these things, because if you want to have a longer-term committed, successful relationship, you both of you, you and your partner need to discuss these things. And I would, if you are in a relationship now, I would suggest you print out these PowerPoint slides and have a discussion with your partner about them. So this is an important topic. Okay, so you will need, you and your partner, to define what is faithfulness, what is healthy boundaries, what is the definition of friendship with opposite sex, or if gay couple was a friendship with the same sex. So you'll need to have clear definition about this stuff. Okay. And fidelity means a promise. Boundaries means limit. Okay. So you should, both of you, be clear about the limit and the promise not to exceed that limit. So this is the promise is the fidelity, and the limit is the boundaries. These are two important definitions with this session. Why fidelity and boundaries are important? Because infidelity hurts a lot, and it makes people feel unlovable, unlikable. They feel like trash. They feel that they are not good enough, and they feel even they are unworthy of being. It causes, negative impact on any relationship. And when this happens within a relation, fidelity, when this happens, some people will be able to forgive and let go, and some people will get prefer to get separated and will not be able to continue with the relationship. And there are many factors when people make a decision like this to maintain or to end the relationship. It depends on the infidelity. Was it a one-time event or a repeated event? Okay. Was it accidental because your partner was drunk or something, or was this is intentional and premeditated and ongoing? And did the cheating involve only sex, or did it involve romantic, non-sexual activities? So when I talk with couples who go through this stuff, I feel these factors are, play a major role in their decision to resolve this conflict, and they get over it and they maintain the relationship or end the relationship. And again, it is one-time event or it's a repeated event, accidental or intentional. It's only sex or sex plus emotional connection and romantic non-sexual activities. Of course, when it is repeated, intentional, and it involves both sides, the emotional and sexual side, is not easy to cope with this stuff. So how are we going to set boundaries, and how are we going to set limits, and how we can have a discussion with our partner? These are the questions that are going to help you to have this conversation. So first question is you ask your partner, and your partner asks you the same question. Are you comfortable with me going out with my friends? And are you comfortable with me going out to bars and the clubs with my friends? And are you comfortable with me having friends of the opposite sex? Okay, so these are important. These, the first three, are very important. And sometimes your partner will say, yeah, I'm okay. You go out with your friends, you go to bars and the clubs to have friends of the opposite sex. I'm fine with it. But sometimes there's a change, like after a year or 2 years, especially with committed relationship, sometimes some people will not be comfortable with this stuff. So you'll need to have ongoing discussion. Another question is, are you comfortable with me sharing intimate details with my friends of the opposite sex? Do you want me to discuss me spending time with friends with you before doing so? Like, do you want me to let you know first, then we both decide? How about transparency about our social media and Facebook, Instagram, phones, emails? So you have my password, I have my password, both of us have access to the same account. Are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable with me watching pornography? So pornography for some people cause a major problem. They feel they are not good enough. For others, they are okay with it. So a discussion and conversation about it is important. Do you think I should feel comfortable saying no to sex if I am not in the mood? This is also, but this question is mainly related to sexual intimacy that we discussed last time. And the final question, what could partner do to prevent infidelity in relationship? What could partners do to prevent infidelity? Okay. So this is the first part of the session, right? If you don't have your partner in the seminar today and you don't wanna, or you are not in a relationship, you can imagine just me, Dr. Atalla, is asking you this question. And you can talk about you, and you can talk about your partner if you have a partner, or you can talk about your ex, or you can talk about what you wish in your future partner. So you tell me, are you comfortable with going out with friends? Are you comfortable with your partner going out with friends, or going to bars or clubs with their friends, or have friends of the opposite sex? Are you comfortable with your partner sharing intimate details about your lives with a friend of opposite sex? Do you want your partner and you discuss all the time what you're gonna do and with whom? Do you prefer to have transparency in emails, phones, Facebook? Are you okay with your partner watching pornography? So all these questions, tell me, you can answer a question as if I am asking you, or you can talk about your partner. Is your partner, comfortable with this stuff or not? Okay, and the main question is, what could partner do to prevent infidelity? I would like all of us answer this question, and you can choose 2 or 3 of the other the other questions. So you choose 2 or 3 of these, plus mainly this question about infidelity, how to prevent it. Okay, the second part is parenting. So some parents tended to be strict, others act more like friends. Okay. And if you are planning to have kids, or you have kids, it is important to talk about parenting skills and styles, and be like a team. Okay, we don't want competition within the parenting. We want to be one team, and they keep communication open all the time. Usually there are 4 styles of parenting. The first one is the healthy one. These ones are not healthy. Okay, so I would suggest, if you planning to have kids, to read more about this stuff. I put a little bit about them in my book, but there are lots of articles online about parenting style. So I just a quick reminder that authoritative parenting style, this is the healthy one. The outcome is good from this parenting style. In this parenting style, a parent will balance between love and affection, rules and routine and structure. So they balance both. So kids will need both structure and routine, and also love and affection and understanding. Sometimes they will need more structure, less emotion, sometimes more emotion, less structure, but you will need both stick in parenting. Permissive, this is the one. Permissive parent are a parent who provide love, affection, emotions, but they don't have a structure or a routine for the kids. So you don't see like a bedtime, or they don't check their homework, or they don't check if they wash their teeth or not. They don't care about these rules or routines. They just gives them love and very responsive all the time. Authoritarian, this is the opposite to permissive. These are people who are very strict. They put rules, structure, no love and affection at all. Uninvolved parent or neglectful parent, these ones are the one who don't have both. They don't provide structure, routine. They are not responsive to their kids. At the same time, they don't provide love and affection. Usually child services will be involved with these parents because there will be major problems. Anyway, you will need to read about this stuff more and discuss with your partner about the parenting style. Okay, for the session today, I want you to answer these questions. And again, if you have a partner, you're going to discuss with your partner. If you don't have a partner, you just imagine I am asking you these questions. Do you think it is necessary to be strict and demanding as a parent? Is this important or not? And do you think it is important to be nurturing and affectionate? As I mentioned, to be honest, you need to have both, okay, and the balance between both. Do you think important to explain to the kids what is the reasoning behind the rules and the structure that you put? Do you think kids will benefit from clear limits and consistency and the natural consequences? So to put limits and consistency, is it important or not? Is it important in parent to be a good listener? Is it important to attend the school event? Is it kids should be allowed to express their opinions or not? We should give them choices on the options or not? How much supervision you should give to your kids? And how can we have friendship with our kids at the same time maintain respect as a parent? The main question today is, what do you wish your parent had done differently? Why I put this question? Why do you wish your parent had done differently? Because, there is intergenerational transmission of errors of parenting, intergenerational transmission of errors. So if you are not, conscious or mindful about what your parents were doing and you wish that it was different, you're gonna subconsciously take their mistake and do the same thing, the same rules they put, the same errors, the same parenting style. So tell me what you wish your parent had done differently, because when you answer this question, it increases the likelihood that you will act differently with future kids. So you're gonna, all of us, we need to answer this question, this one, and also choose 2 or 3 of the other question. The other question are, do you think it is necessary to be strict with kids? Is it important to be affectionate with kids? Should we explain to them as a reasoning behind the rules? Should we give them clear limits and the consistency? Should we? Is it important to be a good listener? Is it important to attend school events? Should we allow the kids to express their opinion? I know that the answer for all these questions, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, we should be good listener or attend the school. The question will be how we're gonna do that. Should we give them choices? How much supervision we can? Do you think kids will need, and how you can balance between maintaining respect and also be a friend to your kids? So again, we are talking about infidelity and boundaries. And the main question here, what could partner do to prevent infidelity in the relationship? And the main question in this one, what do you wish your parent had done differently? I'll give you 5 minutes to think about these questions, then we will come for the discussion. Thank you.